Hey guys, we're here at an NPC event in Cleveland, Ohio. So, the past few years we've been out between here and Akron, the Arnold down in Columbus. So these are fun. Really love getting to see more and more of you guys, and especially it's really cool when people come back and they're telling me, oh, I was hoping you guys were here selling the seasonings, and now they see we have a protein pancake mix, and they're asking us questions about that. But just, there's been people who have pictures of our product, of our seasonings on their phone from when we were here 6 months ago, because they remembered, what they wanted to get from us the next time. So that's a really cool, really powerful thing. It is great to be able to stand by your product, and that would seem like it would be a no-brainer. But the fact of the matter is I know when we're developing something. I know when we're developing our protein, our protein pancakes. We're doing a pharmaceutical grade, organic blueberry powder, strawberry powder. It is pricey stuff. We're not cutting any corners. I actually, when I knew that we were going to be doing protein pancakes and thinking about protein waffles, and the same way the seasonings came about is, we're taking our labels to the Department of Agriculture. I'm thinking I have clean food, and I realize, some of this other stuff is coming from the seasoning. So, you just say, fuck it, I can do better. And, that's what I'm doing. Same thing with the protein pancakes. I've tasted so many of them. They're shit. Whether they taste like couch cushions, whether they tout, it has X amount of protein, and then they kind of like show you the serving size for half of a pancake, like someone's gonna eat half of a pancake in order to disguise how much sodium and how much other carbs are in there. So it's really nice to just be able to have that, truth in labeling, integrity in labeling, have high-end products, already looking at trying to figure out a version 2.0 to even do it better. And, are you gonna be everything to everybody? No. Right now we have 4 different flavors of protein pancakes. I have 12 lines of seasonings. There's always gonna be something that you don't have. But what I notice when I look around at a lot of the other businesses that are here, a lot of the other entrepreneurs and small businesses, is, the theme of it is these people were passionate about what they do, whether it was the lifestyle of exercise and fitness, or, meals, cooking, food, whatever it is. And somebody started asking all of us, well, what do you recommend I do for, when I go out to drink? Well, there's a woman here, Grace, she does muscle vodka. And, it's like, hey, you don't want to overindulge in drink, but if you are, let me create a clean product. Same thing. Everybody wants goodies. You want flavors on your food, but you want it to be a clean product. All of us, or most of us that are here, kind of found a way to do something better, and even branch out a little bit. Like I said, I'm a meal prep service, and like I was just talking to somebody else earlier, it was, hey, don't be afraid and pivot, from what you're normally doing, and okay, well, I'm not getting away from the meals. We still do that. I do thousands of meals every week, but within that process, it was the development of the seasonings, the development of the pancake mix. If anybody thinks that I wanted to make thousands of pancakes and not just buy them from somebody else, I absolutely would have. I would have loved to give that service to my customers without me going through the hassle of, having staff and making that, and, product development, graphic artist, design, sourcing of very difficult high-end ingredients. It's hard, but there wasn't nothing else that I could stand by out there. So, again, there's a slight pivot. It doesn't mean that an entrepreneur wants to be scatterbrained and get into a million different things. You have to really, become obsessed with something. This product took really about 10 months, I want to say, start to finish almost. And that's putting in a lot of time, a lot of money. It was a difficult process, but it was worth it. I'm happy to have the product. We can stand by it. I'm really excited for people to try this. I've literally been telling people, you know, try this. If you don't think it's better than anything else that you've had, tell me. But if it is better, I want you to take whatever you've been eating right now and just punt it across your fucking front lawn. Like, you know, things are starting to change in this industry, guys. People are becoming more and more aware. And short of, you know, a single large business entity putting out a multi-million-dollar marketing campaign and letting people know just a lot of the bullshit that's out there in the food industry and labeling requirements and trickery that's being used, that won't ever happen. But what there will be is about 1 million people just like me giving you 5-10 minutes at a time and trying to educate you on the things that we've learned and that we've noticed and that we're trying to do better, because it's never going to come from a bigger company who's, you know, they have their margins. That's it. You know what I mean? That's what they're concerned about. They'd rather spend money on the marketing campaign, ironically, than to provide you with a better product. You know, whereas somebody at my level, I know the way that I'm going to win customer loyalty is through just providing a really good product, you know, a really great service, and we stand by it. So, you know, I went from, and you'll probably hear me tell you guys this over and over, you know, from starting in my house to renting a commercial kitchen to owning my own commercial kitchen to employing a number of people to, you know, being a sponsor at an expo, you know, having your name on a banner, having your own display, you know, just other little things that kind of come along with it. And more importantly, having people come back and buy your product again, having people utilize your product in their daily lives, whether it's, you know, an elderly person, a widow, somebody with kidney disease, somebody who's a competitive bodybuilder, knowing that you got such a good product that it is really a better for you product, even if you are not an upper, you know, echelon athlete, knowing that I'm gonna get something of a high grade of quality. This is better for me. I don't have to sacrifice anything. If anything, I am enhancing, you know, my flavor profile. I am enhancing the quality of my food. And you get to feel good about that. So things are gonna change. It's not all gonna be about, you know, the concept of, you know, vegetarian or vegan is better for you. And you know, my opinion on that is neither here nor there. I'm not saying somebody can't lead a healthy vegetarian or vegan lifestyle, but some of these things are so processed for you that just because you see, oh, this is a, you know, Impossible burger or Beyond whatever, there's a lot of engineering that went into that product. So you just have to make yourself aware and realize that a lot of this is not gonna happen through extremes. Again, I don't like extremes. Final thought, I think it's start to do your homework. Whether you want to start a business, whether you want to start a healthy lifestyle, don't rely on what you see for advertising and marketing. If it's a get rich quick scheme, if it's a get healthy quick scheme, stop. It takes just a few more seconds to connect the dots and read. Feel free to reach out to me with your questions, subscribe, hit the like button. Give me some questions, guys. If there's something out there, trust me, this road has been a long road, and it's not an 8-hour shift. This is a 24/7 gig. So the time that I put in, I am more than happy to pay it forward and save somebody else some headaches and some money and save you some frustration so you don't burn out and lose your passion.